I think it's high time Arsenal make the move quickly in the January transfer window because the fixtures are definitely going to come in thick and fast, and we won't have proper midfielders to field at all. So, talking about fielding players, Liverpool have got what they wanted. The game has been postponed. The first leg is postponed, and we've got some new dates. Of course, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about how wrong it is in a lot of aspects, how what are the consequences regarding that, and of course we're going to talk about a big update from Dusan Vlahovic. This is the most clear cut update about Dusan Vlahovic that's actually happening, that you won't be wanting to miss this one. So here's the thing. Ben Jacobs of CBS Sports, now he's literally tweeted out a lot of things. He says he can confirm an Arsenal offer for Dusan Vlahovic of close to 45 million plus Torreira. The Fiorentina striker scored 33 goals in 2021, equaling a record in Italy set by Ronaldo. Can see this one dragging out. Vlahovic happy to bide his time, and Fiorentina content to assess other offers. Adding Torreira on a permanent deal helps a little, but Fiorentina will wait for other suitors, with Vlahovic not yet fully sold on Arsenal. Chelsea have entered the race, but Barcelona's interest does not appear too serious. One thing is for sure, Vlahovic's agent is busy speaking to a lots of clubs. Serbian striker's contract expires in the summer of 2023, so a January transfer will command the biggest fee, hence a busy agent and links with almost every top club now. So this is the update. And also, Arsenal are not seriously considering a return for Aaron Ramsey, apparently. So that is that. So Ben Jacobs has really exposed a lot, and this tells us what is the recent update on Dusan Vlahovic. He's waiting because he believes that he's got a lot of time, and he also said in his interview, which I reported to you guys as well, that he wants to take Fiorentina to Europe. Europe means Europa League, Conference League, whatever it is. It does mean Europe as well. So it could mean Champions League as well. Now, I'm not going to undermine Fiorentina. They're playing really good football. So let's move on. So Liverpool game has been postponed. Yes, Arsenal can confirm that Arsenal versus Liverpool has been postponed after an EFL granted a request from Liverpool. Liverpool have forfeited home advantage in second leg, which means first game will be at Anfield on January 13th. The second will be at the Emirates on 20th of January. Well, also, I think I already mentioned that Nottingham Forest game might be postponed as well. But apparently, as things stand, Gabriel will serve his suspension when Arsenal face Nottingham Forest on Sunday. As things stand, the FA Cup tie is still going ahead. But you know what's the funniest part? Liverpool's FA Cup game has not been postponed yet. It looks like they might have players coming in for their FA Cup tie against Shrewsbury, but they cannot play against Arsenal apparently. So that's the most weirdest thing. I mean, everyone is calling out. It's kind of hypocrisy in of the highest order, is what everyone is saying. So let me know what you guys think about this. Liverpool want to play their FA Cup tie, but as of now, but they cannot field a proper 11 against Arsenal in their semi-final clash of the Carabao Cup. So let me know what do you guys feel about this? Is this hypocrisy? Liverpool are whining. What are your thoughts? Let me know. For sure, I think my personal opinion on this one is that if Liverpool cannot, I think this should have been trimmed down to just one single leg. Could be played anywhere. I don't mind, to be fair. But it had to be done quickly. If you can't, you just can't. Simple as that. But to maintain the traditions, and if FA feel like, you know what, we got to give respect to Carabao Cup, I think Liverpool should have forfeited it. That was also an option. But anyways, let's move on. Well, here's a shocker. Right. So it looks like Felipe Coutinho has been offered to Aston Villa, confirmed by Fabrizio Romano as well. His agents want him, Coutinho wants his agents to get him a move towards the Premier League, and Coutinho might be off to Aston Villa. Who would have thought? My God. Also, yeah, we just spoke about the Gabriel suspension, but here we go. So, according to The Athletic, Manchester City are keeping tabs on Mikel Arteta's current contract situation at Arsenal, as the dugout at the Etihad Stadium could become vacant in 2023 as well. what happens? Life after Pep Guardiola, what happens? So they believe that Mikel Arteta might be the right kind of a guy. That's actually huge. It's reported by The Athletic. So we'd better believe it. Moving on, so talking about Eddie Nketiah, Brighton and Crystal Palace are keen on signing Nketiah this month, but Leverkusen are also in the running after starting talks with Nketiah over a possible pre-contract. Already mentioned, but nothing is happening since. So let's talk about the Fiorentina director of football, Daniel Prade, on Torreira. He says, "We are very satisfied with Lucas's performance and we will sit down with the English club at the right moment. There is an excellent relationship between the two clubs and we will discuss it between the end of March and April." So cool, isn't it? Apparently cool. And according to Charles Watts, sources at Arsenal continue to play down suggestions that they are serious contenders to sign Dusan Vlahovic. That may or may not be the case, but you know what's happening. If Arsenal really want the player, they've been for him in the last window. They're still here from the day one. When the window opened up, we started hearing a lot about Vlahovic. A lot, to be fair, but it's still not happening. So let's talk about Jonathan David. Arsenal are long-time admirers of, according to Charles Watts, long-term admirers of Jonathan David, but also are keeping tabs on Everton's Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So, but let's talk about Folarin Balogun. According to Fabrizio, Balogun is close to completing a loan move to Middlesbrough. Yes. He's definitely going to Middlesbrough. I mean, the biggest thing is that Folarin Balogun expected. According to Ryan Taylor Sport, he says Folarin Balogun expected to complete Middlesbrough loan move in coming days. Talks now advance between clubs. Confirmation of the deal's completion is now expected before the end of the week as Chris Wilder closes in on another Premier League frontman. So, yep, that's definitely happening. But let's move on to... I've already mentioned this. The official Arsenal FC have charged with a breach. In this report, which the referee has sent in to the FA, he said that Gabriel was initially carded because there was a push on the referee. That's the report that he said. And someone actually shared that on Twitter as well. You can, if you want to check that episode, like where exactly did he push in the 59th minute, just follow me on Twitter. There's a link in the description. You can do that. And I've actually liked or probably retweeted that. Yeah, that video. It looks like purely accidental to me. Gabriel did not even know that he's going to push. Probably because one of the Man City players was actually pushing him and he did not have any space, and accidentally the referee gets pushed. So that was actually one of the reasons that the referee has mentioned. My God, they find those reasons, and I swear to God, I just want to kill them. Anyways, so Bruno Guimaraes has more admirers. Looks like Everton want to bring him as well. Yes, Everton and Arsenal both are in a two-legged race to bring in Bruno Guimaraes as we speak. But I want Arsenal to consider this, and if they are considering Renato Sanchez, get the deal done. Get the deal done before the Spurs game. Come on, it's 5th. We've got, 10 days? 10 days, Arsenal need to do the business. The player might come in. Whoever it is Bruno Guimaraes or Renato Sanchez. If it is Renato Sanchez, make it quick. Come on, lads. We can definitely make this one quicker. Come on. I don't know why Arsenal are really taking a lot of time, apparently. So let's talk about Aaron Ramsdale. He says, I am loving my football and the love I'm getting from my teammates, and the fans is amazing. The fans are really getting behind us, and I think they are seeing improvements every week. Talking about the critics, Ramsdale says, there were people saying certain things, but I wasn't listening to it because they weren't the ones paying the money for me. They weren't the ones wanting me to come and play for Arsenal, and they weren't the ones who were going to pick me to play for Arsenal. I was more bothered about what the boss wanted from me, what he wanted to get out of me, and what my teammates wanted from me as well. So I've answered the critics for now, but I'd like to be judged over 2, 3, 4 years, not just a few games. So Judge Ramsdale in some years' time, and not just And Craig Pawson has been appointed for Arsenal's FA Cup third round game against Nottingham Forest on Sunday. Wow. If you forgot, he's the one who made sure that we lost against Wolves last season. So yeah, that's that. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you see daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. But do let me know, Renato Sanchez or Bruno Guimaraes, who would you want? And when do you want the deal to happen? It's not that you're going to say and it's going to happen, but still, I'd really like to, I'd appreciate if you, tell me your opinion about that. So I'll see you in the next one. Until then, cheers.